Danny Gasparini, and welcome to this segment of Penn Voice. I'm joined today by Kat Bottini. She's the program manager for Sequoia Strong, and Sequoia Strong is a program within the Sequoia Healthcare District. Kat, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So we're going to focus on Sequoia Strong, but before that, will you just give our viewers a little bit of a definition of what the Sequoia Healthcare District does?
Absolutely. So the Healthcare District is a public agency. We're independent from Sequoia Hospital, and we function a lot like a school or a water district, but our mandate is health. And so we're funded by property tax dollars, and that money goes back into the community, into health and wellness programs.
And we're going to probably talk about other programs along the way, but today we're specifically talking about Sequoia Strong, which is a program within the Healthcare District. So tell us a little bit more about what Sequoia Strong's mission is and what you're trying to accomplish through this program.
Sure. So Sequoia Strong is the Healthcare District's newest program, and it's an online resource guide for residents to find local activities and services in our area that are free or low cost.
And why have this directory? I mean, you obviously, to determine what programs you're going to provide or what programs you'll even fund as a district, how do you determine that there was a need for this?
You know, back in 2016, we had launched 70 Strong, which was a directory for older adults.
Right.
And it was really the first comprehensive directory of its kind because it had both enrichment activities and basic needs. And so because that program was so successful and we received so much feedback from the community that
Right.
a program like that would really benefit residents of all ages. And so we've expanded to Sequoia Strong.
Well, I know one of the functions of the district is to fund other nonprofits, other community-based organizations to do their great work, all for this greater quality of life, better health in our overall community, the areas that the district serves. What I found fascinating was you're funding so many great organizations, but then the public doesn't know about those organizations necessarily, and we could be accessing programs that those organizations provide to ensure and to improve our quality of life and health. So this is a great directory saying not only do we fund some of these organizations, but there's a lot of people doing great work, and how do we access it? So give us some examples of what I might see if I went to the directory.
Sure. So when you go to the directory, you can choose your age group. So we have resources for children, teens, adults, and adults 50 plus. And so once you choose your age group, you can choose from different categories, or you could search in a search box. So you could click things like health services, which includes free and low cost healthcare. You can click social engagement activities and find social groups. You could search for fitness classes.
Right.
So it really includes both the basic needs and the fun stuff in our community.
Right. And what if I was a family and I was trying to look for something to do as a family?
Absolutely. We post community events, and so we work really closely with our cities, our parks and recreation departments, and our local community centers. And so we post those events all in one place across the district.
So is the website the place for me to go as a community member to find out and to search these kinds of activities or these health needs or these services that I may need access to?
Absolutely. You can visit the website and it's all there ready for you.
So I think about this when you had said there was this search function. I think about it like a Google search. What makes your search different than if I just went to the website and searched family activities in San Mateo County?
Absolutely. You know, we're so electronically connected, but it's so difficult to find things because there's so many choices.
Right.
And so much of it is expensive. And so everything on the Sequoia Strong directory is personally recommended for district residents by the healthcare district, and most resources are free or low cost.
And if I were a community-based organization and I wanted to tell the community about something that I'm offering free, whether it's a lecture series on a health program or whether it's an activity for kids, how do I contact the healthcare district to say, I'd like to post my special event date, my webinar date, my seminar date?
Absolutely. That's exactly what you want. You can go ahead and contact me directly, and I can get it posted on our website and get the word out. And
we want to make sure we're going to tell everybody that we post your website on the television screen as well as contact information. So what are the other things that the website has to offer?
So in addition to the directory and events, we also have a health blog. And so we post fun and interesting health topics every month, and every blog connects residents back to an activity or a service that they can access or get involved in.
Now, can people respond to the blog so that people can post their own information, or I really like this? How do you find out how people are enjoying or commenting about the programs?
We share the blogs through our social media resources, and so people can go ahead and comment there and share as they wish.
And I should make sure that we clarify, what's the geographic area that the healthcare district serves?
So the healthcare district spans from parts of Foster City to Menlo Park, and we're up through Woodside and Portola Valley. But the Sequoia Strong directory also includes our neighboring cities like San Mateo, Palo Alto, and East Palo Alto.
So if I were someone that lived in San Mateo, I could still go onto the website and see programs within that geographic area that you just talked about.
Yes.
Well, we just have about a minute left because our program is, what are the kinds of things that you want to talk about that we haven't already? I know you wanted to talk about some volunteer opportunities, that there's some mental health services. So you can even, if you're looking for volunteer opportunities, one of the things that I thought was real interesting was people can look for volunteer opportunities.
Absolutely, and you know, every age group, we have services and activities tailored to each age group. And so for youth, for teens and kids, we have an emphasis on mental health services and substance use prevention and parenting resources, because those are things that are very important that people are looking for resources right now. For adults 50 plus, we have a lot of social engagement opportunities to prevent isolation and lack of involvement in the community. And then for adults, we have, you know, career resources and ways to find financial assistance.
So it's important for even, again, we talk about community-based organizations, to give you the information so that people, when they're looking for these kinds of activities or resources or services, that you know about them, and you've obviously talked about vetting them, and so people know that others have used it and you've actually had your eyes on the program too. Absolutely.
We're always looking for suggestions, and it's an ongoing process to expand and improve the directory, so we'd love to hear from our partners.
Great. Well, thanks so much for telling us about Sequoia Strong. It's a great program. I'm glad that you opened it up for all ages and to families and everybody that is an interest in looking for free or very low-cost program services and health in our community.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
And we'll see you and next time on Penn Voice.